What's up, YouTube? Weapon Fanatic 54 here, back again for another video. And I almost lost my camera right there because I didn't know where it went. But oh my god, I just ate some hot wings, so it's probably gonna burn the fuck out of my eyes. But oh my god, that feels so much better. You guys ever eat hot wings and then right after, it seems like it's only after you eat hot wings, like your eyes itch sometimes, but after you eat hot wings, just that occasional of that one time where your eyes itching is right after you eat hot wings or during you're eating hot wings. And oh my god, yeah, it's burning. So, same thing with dip. If you ever got dip in your eye, but speaking of dip, we're gonna get us a dip in. Got Copenhagen wintergreen, and let's get the video rolling. I'm sorry, there's no like kick-ass intro to continue on from that. Oh my god, that's sick. Hate that smell. Oh my god, I can't fucking stand the smell. Get me a dip in here real fast. Oh, there we go. So, what are we spitting in today? We got the oldest mud jug and one of my first ones, the black mud jug. I really think this is the first mud jug they ever had. And turn that fan off. But yeah. So for this video, I actually decided to wash my mouth out with water before the video. Do not shake the camera, goddammit. Sorry, my little brother's being a little fucking prick. But yeah, so I decided to wash my mouth out today with water. And finally, I can spit in the video and it won't be all stringy. So, toast to that. We're going to throw this in a filler. So today, as you can tell by the title, this is probably going to be, out of anything I've ever, put into my video content wise, probably the most serious subject, and probably the most touchiest to talk about without it coming back on you, and that is racism. Now, there is another part in there, and it's about my favorite flag in this world, and that is the Confederate flag. Now, a Confederate flag, yes, you can put it any way you want, and it has racism behind it. Now here's the thing. Civil War was really cool. I like learning about it, but it disgraces me. Ugh. I swallowed a whole bunch of spit too. Ugh. Okay. What I was about to say before I swallowed some of that is that it disgraces me myself when people try to say the Civil War wasn't fully about slavery. Now, I did my history, and just last month, I think, my history class just got off the subject of the Civil War. Now we're on like the Transcontinental Railroad and expanding the West. Cowboy days. So I'm loving this subject right now. But it disgraces me. Because here's the thing. The Confederate flag was originally known as the Confederate battle flag. Now, if the battle on the south side was to keep slavery, then the battle flag would represent, what they're fighting for. And that flag would represent, okay, this is what this is what I stand for, and everything. But here's what I can turn around to make it good for us Southerners and people who love the South. You don't even have to be from the South to fucking love the South. Well, here's the thing. The Confederate flag to me, it's heritage, not hate. I love that fucking little saying for the Confederate flag. When I see it on the flags, it says it's heritage, not hate. That's what the rebel and Confederate flag. We're gonna call it the Confederate flag because I like to be politically correct. But I'm still recovering from swallowing all that fucking spit. It was like a complete mouthful. Oh, that kicked my ass right there. Fuck the whole video. The Confederate flag to me, the reason right now in our society it's not hate, it's heritage. Now, that flag was made for the South, the Confederate Army. And then after the Civil War, it became a symbol of the South. Like the American flag. No, stop. Seriously, stop. Sorry. Like the American flag represents the United States. Oh, I'm not even going to get started on this for a point of, I know some people, if I get started saying this about the American flag as it being, I'm not going to go into the whole detail of why it has racism behind it, but just think, was the United States established when we were bringing slaves over here? What flag was flying over here when slaves were being brought in? I love America, but hey, saying the Confederate flag is racist, it's about as racist as the American flag too. Now, I support America, I support our troops. I keep them in my thoughts of the brave men who went over and fought in all of our wars and today. I'm not against the Army, and I'm not against the United States. Just don't bring up the fact that the Confederate flag is racist if you're not going to admit that the United States flag is racist too. And here's the thing. They symbolize United States, the American flag. When you see it and you're a United States citizen, it symbolizes your pride for the United States. Now, when I see the Confederate flag, it represents my pride of being a Southerner. Now, again, I'm not going to get into the subject because I don't want to be called an anti-American or whatever a word would be for it. But I just want to clear something up right now. I 101% support our troops and the United States. I just wanted to make sure that was a clear ass point before any of you can start commenting on it. Alright? So, please don't put that up in the comment section. Now that's out of the way. The Confederate flag, really, to me, the saying, it's heritage, not hate. I look back at the Confederate flag, and I know there's racism behind it. It was the flag that was being brought into, Gettysburg and Battle of Antietam. It was a flag that was flying when we were coming in there trying to protect our rights to own slaves. Now, I'll support the right to own slaves, but I'm just saying, they both have a United States flag, and the Confederate flag both have racism behind it. So, if you're going to bring up the Confederate flag, you might as well bring up the American flag too. Alright. But, like I said, heritage, not hate. I don't hate the blacks. I'm sorry, African American people. But, I'm going to bring up, that's going to come up in the next segment of racism. Now, like I said this like fucking 4 times in this video. Again, it's when I like that flag and I talk about that flag, I'm keeping it as I have pride of living in the South and being, you know, a Southerner. Not that I just hate the African American people. Now here's our next thing up here. I'm going to keep this, whatever I say, if I fuck up on my wordplay, I just want to clear this. I do not have a problem with black people. Now, the word, if you get offended by the word nigger, it's a common word around where I live, and it's a common word that I say. Now I'm going to bring up the definition of nigger that I use, or why I use it. And it's a common word in my vocabulary and all my friends' vocabulary. Now, sorry, my shirt was getting a little dip spit on it. Okay, so racism. You see a lot more of it everywhere. Okay, it's not just in the South, it's fucking up north. I've seen it. Not up north, I've never been really up north that much. But I know racism is all over America. Just, America, racism is not completely totaled out yet. And I'm not racist myself. Yet, this is my reason for not liking some of the black people in my area. Okay? I don't hate all the blacks. But if you guys know, St. Louis, Missouri is a huge population of the African American race. Now, I live an hour away from St. Louis, Missouri. So, some of them have moved down to my area. Now, I hate St. Louis. I fucking had to drive up there one day. I'll never drive in fucking St. Louis again. If you guys live in the area, you'll know what I mean if you have to drive to St. Louis and drive around there. Especially if you've been to the east side of St. Louis, which I have on accident. It was a bad turnaround. I didn't mean to be there, but somehow I got over to that area. Checked my map on my phone, and I was on the east side of St. Louis. So, just because it was a bad part of the town, I'm not just calling it East St. Louis just for the fuck of it. But I have been to the east side of St. Louis. Never lived there. Just passed through there once. It's just a complete rat shit of a fucking place. It was bar. What's the name for them? Bar, titty bar, just fucking lined up in rows. People standing out corners, strippers sitting on the fucking side of the corners. It's a horrible fucking place. And old fucking tore down buildings and buildings that need to be tore down. And I think the ones that were tore down were because of they just fucking hasn't been taken care of when they fell down. So, the African American people have took that St. Louis, you know, the city type of act, and they brought it down here. Now, when they come down here, there is a couple of African American people I have zero problems with. But the ones who brought that stuff from St. Louis and brought it down here, they act like they're from St. Louis. I know they're from St. Louis, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. There's some areas of St. Louis that aren't bad. And it's a pretty big city, so I can't say everywhere St. Louis is bad, because I've never been to every place in St. Louis. And another thing about St. Louis, Cardinals. they're doing pretty good. It's tied between the game wins and one of them, the fucking Red Sox, Vaseline on the glove. You guys heard about that? I'm pretty sure if you're a baseball fan or keep up with it, live in Missouri, you can keep up with the Cardinals. You know that happened. I'm not gonna get on it. Let's get away from that. All right, so they brought it down here. They act like they're from just a crazy crackhead town. Now, those people is where I get my word nigger from. Now, a nigger, in my definition, is just a gangster acting person. Now, that's white, Mexican, black, Asian. It don't matter. If you fucking dress and act like you're a gangster and straight up from the bad parts of St. Louis and you're a bad motherfucker, and some of them are bad motherfuckers, they can fight like fuck, and I wouldn't mess with them. But I'm not the greatest fighter, too. So that's why I really don't mess with them. Because I'm not a fighting type of person. I'm really calm. If you know me, you watch this video and you personally know me, you know I'm calm and I'm not the world's greatest fighter. I don't really get into fights. Love watching them, but I really don't get into fights. I don't go picking fights with other people. It's just ignorance. That's what I don't like about it. And that's what that area of St. Louis that they bring down here, it's ignorance. It's fucking just gangster shit. I don't like it. And that's where my definition of nigger comes from. Someone who has no respect for other people. They lie. They try to stir trouble with everyone. That's my definition of a nigger. Now, you can be white and I'll call you a fucking nigger. And you can be black. And you can be a calm, nice person. And the word nigger, of calling you a nigger, in my head will never pop up in my mind. The people who act like they have sense is really, you can be black. And if you act like you have some sense and you don't go around acting like you can beat everyone's ass, the word calling you a nigger in my head will never pop up. And like I said, I don't care if this video offends anybody. I really, around here, I don't tell it how it is, but I'm going to start getting into debates and rants. I'm wanting to get into those, and when I'm on there, if it fucking offends you, don't watch the video. I don't really care. You can comment on the video, but if you're going to comment, you know, starting a little war over the internet, I'm not going to feed the fuel on your ignorant acting. But, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to say don't comment on my video if you have something bad to say. If you have something bad to say, feel free to comment. I mean, if it's something about the video you didn't like, if it's not something that you're just petty picking at, and you're just wanting to start, you know, a little over the internet, going back and forth with each other, then I'll ignore you. But if you really have something you don't like about the video that I'm doing, and I admit I'm wrong, I admit that I'm wrong. And some of my videos, I know they've been shit in the past, but I'm trying to make them better. I'm trying to make more of them. So please, if you make YouTube videos, or if you just seen them and you know what, you know, give me some tips. I will take that advice and I will use it. I don't just say I'll use it, I'll actually apply it to my videos. And there's a Texas Dipper, I can't remember his name. I think it was Texas Dipper or something. I watched one of his videos. He said, don't get on there and act all boring and, hey, well, sun was nice weather outside. Yeah, clouds were good. I saw a leaf today. Yeah, it was nice. No, I try to be energetic. I'm not that energetic, but I will try to be in my videos. So, I covered the Confederate flag, and I've covered racism. That's all I wanted to say in this video. Again, feel free to comment whatever the hell you want. I'd love to chat with one of you. And, hell, if you want to, you know, start messing each other back and forth, if you have tips, I will feel more than glad to message you back. Alright? So, again, that's all I wanted to say, and I hope you guys check out my other videos. A couple new ones have been put up, and this one will be put up as soon as I'm done with this video. I'm starting to upload all my videos after I make them, if I like them. So, I will see you all later for the next video. Again, subscribe, comment, and thumbs up the video. I'll see you all later for the next one. See you.